Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Capricorn Ancestor Messages. What do you need to know? What are you missing? So before we get started, I want to say thank you for all of the support in any way, shape, or form on any of the channels, YouTube, TikTok, it doesn't matter. Um, and I really do hope that this message brings you enlightenment, that it helps you in some kind of way. Let's go ahead and get started. So we have center energy of the Queen of Wands. It says, I am naturally creative. So this is really about you using that passion and creativity as you move forward, whether that's a new idea, whether that's a new situation, however you choose to create. Okay. Next, crowning, we have the Ace of Cups. So I welcome new love and trust what it brings. So this is having the faith and confidence that whatever love situation that comes into your life as you move forward is going to be just that. And not being a naysayer, but standing in your truth, your authenticity, having that faith and confidence in the universe that that this new beginning for you is going to be just that, and it's going to be wonderful. Undermining you, we have the Page of Swords, which says, I take care of the detail and stay in control. So maybe you have perhaps had some circumstances where maybe you felt you've needed to control, and this is what's undermining you. But remember, when it really comes down to life, you really, the more you learn, the more you realize you're not in control of anything. So that's the fun part about that. And then you have the Ace of Swords here. So this is about clarity and truth of some sort coming through for you. And it says, I am ready for the breakthrough, for a breakthrough to success. So really wanting to move forward successfully, wanting to have a breakthrough, as you move forward as well. Now, you also have the Tower in reverse for your outcome. And it says, I surrender and know how to go forward. So, what that is telling me with it being in reverse is that maybe you are resistant to moving forward. Maybe you are resistant to change, and you don't want to surrender. But the one thing that I know about spirit and I know about life, the more you fight, it only hurts you. The more you resist, it only causes you problems. So really keep that in mind as you make your decisions moving forward. Now, we've got your oracle messages here, and the first one is animal guardian. And this is about trusting your instincts. So, to me, that gut feeling that you have, that just knowing kind of feeling, right? We have Stargazer, set your sights higher. So to me, this is about putting your dreams out there, and whatever you want, no matter how big it is, you're being asked to put that out there. Now we have Shapeshifter next, and that's transform and unveil your gifts. So again, that surrender over here is leading me to believe that you are going to need to let something go in order for this to come in. Okay. So this is about surrendering to spirit. This is about not trying to control. This is about learning and growing and going through this transformation so that your gifts can be enhanced or revealed to you. Now we have Epona, which is earth magic. And that tells me that you need to either one, get out in nature, two, that the earth itself, which is fully packed with energy and healing energy at that, but also grounding energy. So that tells me that you may be ungrounded at this time. Maybe you need to be grounded, because Mother Gaia is sending a message to you with this card here, saying, that the earth will be magical for you. So it's in its grounding, freeing properties that we're speaking of. Now we also have butterfly maiden, and this is beautiful change, which really automatically leads me back to your shapeshifter message up here, which is about that transformation and about you stepping into the change, and allowing it to happen so that it's not painful, because when we grow and we transform, that's hard enough. because we're humans. So we fight it the whole entire way. But it's really about being in the flow. It's about accepting the change. It's about the surrender. It's about letting go. It's about so many different pieces of that. Next, we have the Mermaid of Lemuria. And this is about joy. So for you to come out on the other side, right, of this transformation so that you can get to your gifts, so that you can get to your joy, you need to surrender. Next, we have connect with your past loved ones, sense, feel, and reconnect. So there's something here that your ancestors are trying to impart to you, and they're asking for you to reconnect and pay homage, to really, go within and listen for their messages, because they're trying to guide you. They're all around you at this time. Now we have, and just speaking about flow a moment ago, right? We have go with the flow, let go, rest, and manifest. So this is about you, number one, really self-loving at this time, being nurturing, surrendering, let go of whatever needs to be let go of, because it's not doing you any good to hold on to it. I mean, it just is what it is. And you need to let go in order to make room for the things that you want in your life. So you're being asked to let go. You're also being asked to get some rest, because maybe you're not resting. And so before you want to manifest in the highest vibration. You want to manifest after you've rested, because when you haven't slept, your energy is automatically low. Okay. And then we have some further guidance with move your body. So this is about really getting into the flow when it comes to your body, to release that energy, to release anything within the body that you may still be holding on to. So we have dance, we have breathe, and we have flow. So also the other thing that I get here besides dance is I also get meditation. Might also be very helpful to you. Now, as we get down further, let me go over the decks, by the way. And I do have them up here. We've got the star codes, Astro with this one here. We have the angels and ancestors. We have the goddesses, gods, and guardians. We have the Samsara Oracle, and then we have messages from the ancestors. And then I have two smaller decks called the Ancestral Messages, and the Ancestral and Spirit Guide Messages, both from Queen Sugar. Mostly all of the cards that I have on the table here are all from Etsy, or a combination of Etsy and Amazon. But I do occasionally go other places. It just depends on if I see a new deck that I'm looking for. So let's go ahead and get through the messages here at the bottom, because I think these are going to be beneficial to you as well. So the first message we have here is nostalgia, and that automatically brings me back to the connect with your past loved ones. Okay, so maybe feeling alone right now is something that's coming to mind, but here we have meaningful moments of the past are returning to you. So when you reconnect with your ancestors, they're going to help you with this as well. Flashes of deja vu are common. Memories may flood your senses. Expect to receive signs or communication from people in your past, reminders of people, places, and things around you. Some flashes may be linked to your past lives, so a reconnection can be made. And again, that's why you're being asked to reconnect with your ancestors from the past, because they're trying to impart some wisdom for you. Now we have moderation next, which is really, again, being in the flow, being not doing too much one way or the other, right? So if you're resting, you want to get enough rest. You don't want to over rest. Same thing with eating, drinking, same thing with exercise, same thing with anything. You want to continue forward in moderation in every area of your life, finances, health, wealth, all that good stuff. So this is an omen that you or someone around you may be overdoing it. This could represent overindulgence, vanity, or imbalance. This brings attention to traits of narcissism, substance abuse, intensity, lack of discipline, or impulsive behavior. Pause. Healthier habits are needed. Intervention is coming. So your angel support team here is going to be stepping in along with your ancestors and your other spirit team members to assist you with getting back into a balance and into a moderative state. Next, we have chastity. And to me, I always think of chastity with, remembering that your body is a temple, and that you share your body only with those who are really worthy of being in your intimate space, right? So we've got it is time to abstain from acts or behaviors that could degrade or defile you in a physical, emotional, spiritual, or psychological level. Your body is a temple, your heart is pure, your soul is precious, your mind is sharp. Only allow worthy energy to touch you or enter your sacred space. Accept access to you must be earned. So really understanding who you are, how valuable you are, right? And in doing so, when you step into that self-love, then you step into that, you know what? I'm just not going to give to everyone. I'm not going to share with everyone. Anyone who is in my space, anyone who gets to be a part of my intimacy on any level has to earn that place, because I am not going to just be available to any type of energy, okay? Because remember that sexual intimacy is all about energy exchange, okay? And so you really want to understand that as you are with another person intimately, you are sharing energies with them. So you don't want to pick up somebody else's energies from, that sexual intimacy, and then you have all of these, things attached to you from that intimacy. So let's go ahead and continue on. We have Enigma next. And this is speaking to about, being mysterious, or perhaps someone around you is being mysterious. Perhaps you yourself are appearing mysterious. So we have here mystery is present, information and signs are coming in code. This is also an omen about yourself or people in your sphere who are being secretive, hard to read, or cryptic. Sometimes some things just aren't ready to be revealed. You are in pursuit of knowledge and that must be earned, or people are keeping things from you. Explore more. So, really being Sherlock Holmes, being very observant, being very aware as you move forward and in your dealings with others around you, because either you are being the enigma or they are. Um, Now we have interference next, and we'll read those messages in a moment. Distractions are taking your attention away from important things. Don't give your time to things that are not serving your highest good. Drama is swirling around you. Say no to people who don't need your advice and only want to complain. Get enough rest, meditate, stay focused, tighten your schedule, cut loose the bad habits. And again, remember, we've had many messages here about letting go, getting in the flow, the transformation, right? So really deciding, making a strong intention that you're not going to get caught up in anybody else's drama, and you're not going to allow anybody else to just come to you and complain and try to bring your vibe down. Okay, bring your vibration down. So here we have Father next. Paternal energies through guidance, discipline, and tradition are being emphasized. Fathers pass down strength, wisdom, and skills. Father time is making contact with you. It is important to cherish traditions and the opportunity to help younger generations build foundations of core values, confidence, and maturity. So perhaps your father is trying to give you some traditions to pass down, and depending on your relationship with your father, good or bad, you want to always know whether those traditions are things that should be passed down, and that's really up to you and your discernment as you move forward as to which that is for you. We've got rebirth next, which all goes right back to the transformation here. We've got rebirth. With every ending comes a new beginning. With a loss, grief, illness, depletion, or despair comes a new beginning or rebirthing. Take a moment to regroup and contemplate your steps going forward. So this is about not rushing forward. This is about being very, very intentional as you move forward. This is an omen of starting over, transitioning into a new cycle, new projects, new beliefs, newfound talents, going back to the gifts there, and new abilities, again going back to the gifts. Unveiling your gifts that we had with the shapeshifter message up there at the top. Next, we have baptism. You are walking through fire and coming out clean on the other side. The immense challenge you are overcoming has earned you a victory through this rites of passage. You are brave and will forever be changed. This is a defining moment, a life or death moment that has reshaped you. Like the phoenix, you are made new. So this is really about the cleanse, the detox, the spiritual assistance to be transformed, rebirthed, clean, made clean again. Okay. Next we have karmic lover. And this is a connection built on trauma bonds, conditional rules, and codependency, jealousy, mistrust, lust, infatuation, and drama swirl in a confused state of awareness. Allow yourself to be free of repetitive karmic cycles with lovers who you have outgrown. You no longer need this lesson. Move forward and not backward. So within this past relationship that you were in, or past relationships, right? You want to make sure that you are closing out the cycle, that you have learned the lesson, and it says that you have. So you don't want to keep staying in something that you have outgrown. So it's really time for you to let go. It's really time for you to transform and come into this new beginning that Spirit is wanting you to step into and offering at this time. And then we have responsibility. This is an omen. This is an omen that more balance is needed in the responsibilities in your life. Taking on too much or too little responsibility leads to resentment, poor health, and inequality. Refine your routine, delegate tasks to others. Take responsibility for the things you have done, but don't take responsibility for the things that are not yours to own. So, in every situation, there's more than one person in the situation. So, therefore, the responsibility for what happens in the relationship is also a multi-person responsibility. So, only own your piece in it. Don't take on other people's stuff. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead. We're going to get some ancestor messages. And then we're also going to get some messages from the smaller ancestral decks. And then we'll close out your reading. All of these decks have already been pre-shuffled, so I'm just going to see what the ancestors want to say. Ancestors, please give me messages for Capricorn and their highest good. Thank you. Okay, so the first one we have is shift away from fear. Avoid becoming adversely affected by media coverage. Our wish for you is that you shift your consciousness away from the fears already hounding you and instead experiences the love all around you, say the ancestors. So this is really about, when you watch social media, you get so many varied opinions that it can really start to mess with your mind and take you down roads and different things, that you don't need to go down, right? So this is about perhaps cutting down on the social media aspect of your life, and really getting into some quiet time so you can step out of this fear that is creating for you. Let's go ahead and get some more. We'll get two more messages, Spirit, for Capricorn Collective for their highest good. Thank you. Two more messages, Spirit. Let them fall out of flip over. Okay. So here we have, it's your time to shine. I'm sorry, it's your, okay. There's a definite slip there. I said it's your time to shine, and it says it's your time to thrive. Okay, so here, opportunity knocks, and you can now begin imagining your life without worry or fear. We shall enjoy observing your sheer contentment, promise the ancestors. So your ancestors are rooting you on. They are really encouraging you to really thrive, move forward successfully, and be happy and content again. One more, Spirit. One more for the Capricorn Collective. Please fall out or flip over. One more message. One more, Spirit. Okay, they're trying to get it out. I feel the card's trying to go all kind of ways, so that usually tells me that it's coming. Okay, we're not taking all those, Spirit. That's 3. I only want 1. One message. One last message, Spirit. One last message. Only 1. Let it fall out or flip over. Thank you. Okay. Project loving thoughts. Do you need to diffuse a current confrontational situation? The best way to deal with any aggressor is quietly and peacefully, in choosing love over fear in your approach. Any negative individual is coming from a place of fear, says the ancestors. So whether this is you or someone else, this is really about handling things in a totally different way than perhaps you normally would. When whether this is somebody coming towards you or you going towards someone, hurt people, when they are hurt, they often act out of fear. So they become very confrontational because they are scared. They don't know what's going to happen. They don't like, the ending perhaps of a situation. And so therefore, they're responding to that, but they're not responding in the best possible way because they're in their feelings. So really just keep your head level as much as possible, and really maintain your peace and your quietness during this situation. These are going to be your ancestral messages. Spirit, give me some messages for Capricorn, please. What messages do you have for Capricorn? Okay. It's time to release all physical and energetic toxins from your life, purifying detox, which really goes back to the moderation, the rebirth, the baptism cards that we got down here, the shapeshifter, the beautiful transformation cards we got up there. Give me a couple more, Spirit. Okay. So we've got 3 more. Well, actually 4 more. So the first one, pay attention to the signs and messages for the next few weeks. We will show you the answer. So really being alert as your ancestors are going to try to communicate with you and answer your questions. Celebrate and be grateful for every opportunity that has been gifted to you. No gift is ever too small. So really understanding that the gratitude for the small things in life will bring in the larger things of life. Being in the receiving mode, being in the grateful mode, puts you in that place to receive more. We are celebrating your success along with you. So they are, they're cheering you on. They're very, very happy, and they're glad at all the work that you're doing. And then we have released the burden of worries. Give them to us. We will take care of it. So really, releasing is really an overall message here for you. Now let's go ahead and get the last messages here with your ancestral and spirit guide messages. Okay, we got 3. Again, let go of the need to know all the details and how everything will work out, which is really hard. It really requires a lot of faith to do this, because really, as human beings, we want to know. And it's just difficult. Tell them that you love them no matter, tell them that you love them and they matter to you. We all want to hear that we matter sometimes. So I'm not sure who this is for. Maybe this is family members. Maybe this is, your significant other. And maybe this is friends. I'm not sure who this is for. Your crown chakra needs some attention. Clean your space and capture your thoughts to help clear your mind. So really working on your crown chakra, perhaps even getting some amethyst crystals, I believe, or clear quartz. I'm going to get a couple more just to be consistent here. Give me a couple more, Spirit. Capricorn Collective, highest good. Couple more, Spirit. Only 2 more. I have to specify because I know I have done these cards before and I've gotten lots of messages, and it's a lot more than 2. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have money will flow into your life like water. You are receiving money from everywhere now. Get ready to enjoy it. So this is, again, stepping back into that place of attitude of gratitude, especially before you are receiving what you know is coming your way, because I sense that you feel that this is coming as well. And then the last one is, if only you could see what's coming, you wouldn't care to stress about what's happening now. And that's the thing about being human. We can't see what's coming. And so therefore we're stuck in our emotions about what's happening right now. So you're really being asked to step out on faith, to have faith and confidence and trust and belief in the universe that they are going to, turn this situation around, bring the circumstances out for your highest good, whatever they determine that to be. And abundance is definitely a part of that. And they're asking you to release your burdens, to release your worries and your cares and your concerns to them, because they can carry it. And in this human form, that weighs us down. And so that's why they want you to release it, because that allows you to feel lighter. That also raises your vibration, and helps the manifestation to come in faster. So I do hope, Capricorn, that this helps you. Much love and light, Lady T.